Danger Dolan. So I haven't done a vlog in quite a while, ever since I started the new countdown channel, and I thought I'd update you guys on what's been going on. And quite obviously, the countdown channel grew much faster than I anticipated. I gave it between a year and 2 years to get anywhere, and it got anywhere in like 2 months, so that was alright. But there are some downsides in the fact that I can't really reply to messages you send me anymore. I've got too many of them every single day, and I really appreciate that you guys send them. But it's just gotten to the point where I feasibly cannot answer all of these messages without emptying my day of things to do. And hopefully, once I get into Warlords of Draenor, currently I'm in the beta, but I'm waiting for it to come onto live because I like not spoiling the expansion before I get to actually play it. So once that happens, hopefully I'll be able to get some more, discussions and Q&As and that kind of thing. Ideally, I would like to be able to stream Warlords when it comes out. Which brings up another topic, and that is streaming on twitch.tv. So I would play a game, you would hear me talk over the game, and you guys can interact via chat. Now, I've wanted to do this for quite a while. I think it would be very fun, but I've recently moved into a new area near my city in Australia. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to be in an area with fast internet called NBN. They're currently rolling it out in Australia. I know everywhere else in the world you've all got fast internet and it's not a big deal, but here it's a big deal when we can actually get upload speeds that aren't like dial-up, So they're currently rolling it out in my area, like I'm talking within the next few months. Currently it's supposed to be in my area, but my building doesn't have it yet, so I'm waiting for that. So once I do, and I can actually upload videos really fast, that means I'll be able to stream. So I'll be talking about a stream schedule when that happens, and preferably I'd like to stream, retro and handheld games, or, WoW obviously, or maybe some games with YouTubers, whatever I feel like. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get that going. It is currently in the plan in my future endeavors, but don't have NBN yet. Still waiting for it. It should be pretty imminent, so I will update everyone on when that happens. Alright, so this vlog, I did something different. I asked you guys on social media to ask me some questions that you would like answered, and I've picked a few of them. Mostly they were very personal things that I'm obviously not going to answer because, the internet. But there are some that I thought I'd address, and they seem pretty fun. So you got the first one with a Facebook comment from Matt Duggan. Will you be doing some Destiny gameplay with Az from Heal vs Babyface on the stream? Now, I would love to. We plan to do that, and that would be really fun. But it kind of sucks when you're playing a game like that you have to be kind of near the same level, like in WoW, where if you're not near the same level when you're leveling up, then you can't really play together because you can't like scale down or scale up. And also there are time differences between, he lives in the UK, I live in Australia, so like other side of the planet, it's stupid. So this could all be remedied if I reached max level, but I am notoriously bad at getting very far in video games. WoW is like the exception, but even then I have humongous breaks in between gameplay sessions. So I'm like level 8, like I've played a few times, and I would like to play more, but I'm currently, right now, here's a little bit of knowledge, I'm playing a game on the 3DS called Mario and Luigi Dream Team, and I've been playing that since it came out, and I'm like level 20, and I've been trying to finish this game for like how long has it been, like a year? I've been playing this game constantly, and I'm not even near the end, right? That's the one game that isn't well. I've been trying to finish, but finding the time is so difficult. I've got a lot of other stuff happening, and I'm trying to finish it. So I want to finish that game before I focus on anything else, hence why I haven't really leveled up in Destiny. Now, once I get a stream going as a regular thing on twitch.tv, I'm hoping to do more co-op games with Az from Heal vs Babyface, but I don't know when that is, as I said before, with the NBN. So once that happens, we'll hopefully organize something. I do want to do it. Another question, this one again from Facebook, from Carol Conrad Kopinski. Why your avatar look like tired middle-aged worker? Is there any story like it's my dad's dog face when he eats cornflakes? Or something like that. Alright, so the story with the Dolan face It has to do with the Dolan meme. If you guys don't know, there is a meme called Dolan about Donald Duck offshoot, very poorly drawn, and I thought the image was funny. So I took it, and because nobody actually owns the image, even though it's kind of well known, it's public domain because nobody owns most memes. So I just took it and I redid the face there. Recognizable, but not copyright infringing in any way, because it's not the original. But what I'd like to do is just change the face up every year. So what I'm going to be doing is at the end of this year, I'm going to be changing the face up just like I did last year, where I had the happy Dolan face and then I changed it to the current one, the cornflake one. I want to change it again. But in saying that, I do have an idea of what I want to do with the next face, but that involves you guys, actually the artists among you, because I'm going to be hosting a competition. There's going to be a video about it later on the Countdown channel where I'm going to be talking about this in more depth. But basically, I need a more higher res template for the Danger Dolan face. I need a new face. It can be anything. It'd be really funny. And also fan drawings, if you have any, I'll feature those on Twitter, Facebook. I'm already doing that, but I don't really get many. So if you guys want to do that, I'll repost them because I like them. But yeah, I'm gonna have prizes and stuff when I announce this competition, and it'll be nice. It'll be a way to reward the artists out there, and I'll also give you shout outs to your YouTube or your websites, whatever. So yeah, hopefully I'll have that video out pretty soon. Another question, this one from Twitter, from Sam Heirlooms. Will you come back to make WoW video discussions? Have you been doing beta testing? I would very much like to. Q&As for show. Discussions, well, the problem with discussions is that I need passion and an interesting topic. That would go for at least 10 minutes. The thing with the Q&As that I'm doing currently, where I have like at least 2 topics, is that if I only have a few things to say about a certain thing, then I can just cut it off and move on to the next topic instead of just artificially extending it like for 30 minutes. Like those old discussions, I felt very passionate about them. That's why they went for 30 minutes. Like I would have a script for like 10 minutes and then I would just keep talking and I'd be like, oh my god, I want to talk about this and this and this and this and this. And that's the kind of thing I need for a discussion. I need to feel it in my gut that I need to express my opinion about something. So hopefully get that done whenever I feel like it. And as I said before, I haven't been doing beta because I want to save all the spoilers for when I play it live. I really like when the game comes out, everyone else is playing and then you get to experience all the level up story. Like I really like that, and I want to save that for live release. Except I've been doing some max level dungeon and LFR runs simply so I can test what dungeons, like what the difficulty is like. Like if anyone's seen my Q&As and stuff, they know that I'm very passionate about dungeon difficulty and how they destroyed it during Mr. Pandaria, and now it looks like everything's going well, and even LFR looks semi-half decent. So I'm quite thrilled about that. So yes, hopefully I will be coming back to do some more WoW topics when I come back for the live release, because I mean, I'm not playing right now. I can do countdowns because, you know, that they're quite simple in concept, but if I need to be talking with passion about something, I can't not play the game and then talk about something passionately. Like I need something like the video where I talked about raid trash and I was sick of it. I need that passion, otherwise it's not going to work out and everyone's going to see that I'm just talking out my ass for no reason. And a question from Philip Allgood. Do you play tabletop games or just video games? I love tabletop games, but it is hard to find players. Unlike video games where you can go online, I actually have to find the people that are willing to sit down for several hours to bust through a board game. And when I was a kid, I was never friends with people who enjoyed board games. I might play one on the odd occasion, but they were never heavy into it, and I really liked them, and it was a shame. But whereas with video games, you know, you could play against the computer, you could find people online. That was alright. The board games I'm into, I have been playing Arkham Horror, which is it's more of a Lovecraftian game with if you know the old gods from WoW, then you essentially know what the monsters are from Lovecraftian lore. That's a game based around that. I've also been playing Castle Ravenloft, which is based on D&D and the little mini series about Ravenloft, which is like it's like a vampire tower kind of story. mainly about vampires, but it's also got like Halloween-y stuff, giant spiders and ghouls and, you know, spooky things and ghosts, and I love that kind of stuff. I'm super into Halloween-y type themed games, and that's very fun. Hoping to play at least one of these games at PAX, which is going to be in about a month in Australia. They had it last year and it was very successful, so I'm definitely going to be going for the whole weekend this time, and hopefully play with some other people that know the rules, because some of these board games are super complicated, and the last time I tried to play with friends, we went for about 5 hours, and then we were only about halfway through the game, so we gave up. So I'll have all day to try and do that at PAX. Now the last question from Eric McCann. How does it feel having the world's shortest intro? Okay, well, before YouTube, I was sick of clicking videos that had long ass intros, right? Even if they had huge production values and they were outsourced to companies that made them super special 3D graphics and shit. Like, I would just skip them. Every time a channel has a long intro, I would know how long it goes for, and I would skip straight past it, because it's a waste of time. Like, I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Now, there are exceptions to the rule. You can have a really nice jingle like AVGN does, and I'm willing to sit through that because it's pleasant to listen to. But let me break down what intros are, okay, for YouTube. They're a way to get your audience comfy. It's something familiar that, you know, they come back to your channel, and, you know, it sets them in the mood to watch one of your videos. It's also good for logo promotion if you want to get your name out there, especially if it's something catchy, like you know, the reason they have the TV ad jingles, you know, blah blah blah, get your car, blah 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 blah. Like, They put that intentionally so that you'll remember it, and it's the same with intros. Like, you hear an intro for a channel, you're gonna remember it. But a lot of them are complete shit, and they don't do any of these. They're just there because people feel the need to put them in for absolutely no reason. Now, I'm not saying that my formula is the way to go. I mean, the worst thing you can do is just copy my fucking formula onto your channel. Let's make it a short intro, and then that's it. Like, no, there are other ways to do it. There are plenty of other ways. Probably way better ones than I do. I just do it because it's a way to say, that's the name of my channel, that's it. Okay, video is now here. But there are plenty of other ways to do it properly. And if anyone is asking, I would love to do like a YouTube tutorial series, but the thing is, tutorial videos are so boring. They're horribly, horribly boring, and a lot of the information just goes straight through your head. So if I was going to do something like that, I would probably do like a myth-busting series of top lists. So I would take a myth about, you know, what makes a good YouTube channel, and I would say either that's wrong, or there's maybe another way to do it, or maybe it's totally correct. Like, a lot of people ask, do you need a good microphone to succeed at YouTube? And I can easily say, well, no, it's optional. Like, it has nothing to do with whether or not your channel's going to be successful. Like, stuff like that. And I'll just do a whole bunch of those. Anyway, that's many ramblings happening right now, so I'll just end the video there. Now, like with my other vlogs, I'll be reading the comments in the comment box below. If you have any questions, I'll answer them, unless they're stupid questions or you're just trolling, in which case I'll just ignore it. But if you're interested in anything I've talked about, then please ask me about it, and I'll be happy to answer. That's it for this video. Have a really okay one.